ACC 11 and the I2 Summit is running at full speed as thousands of attendees gather here in the Ernest N. Morial Convention Center in New Orleans. Welcome to the CardioSource Video News. I'm Dr. Randy Martin. Now, there's still a lot of buzz about the findings of the most anticipated trial of the ACC 11 and the I2 Summit, the partner trial. So here to discuss these trials, first, Dr. Peter Block. Peter is Professor of Medicine and the Director of the Structural Heart Program at Emory University Hospital in Atlanta. Dr. Athena Pappas. Athena is the Associate Professor of Medicine at the Brown Medical School and the Rhode Island Hospital. And rounding out our group, and we're glad to welcome him, is Dr. Paul Douglas. Paul is Chief of the Division of Cardiology at the Atlanta Medical Center. So we're glad to have all of you here. And Athena and Paul, I've talked to Peter ad nauseum, it seems, about your views on the partners.
What is this?
So let's get a new input on this. Right. Seriously, what do you, Athena? What's your take on the partner?
Well, I think there's no doubt that it's incredibly exciting at the meeting. It's a game changer, but a lot of the concerns are these are very experienced, skilled surgeons, interventionalists, imagers. What's going to happen when this gets expanded outward? Should everybody be doing this? What's the learning curve? We should know what our own surgeons and interventionalists do. So,
Paul. No, you're absolutely right, Athena. And the question is this applicable to the community?
Right, okay.
And if you look at the trial and the way it's presented and the number of studies that were done, it was really a very small number of very specialized, capable centers that actually did the trial. And so the question that I have is this ready for prime time? Is this a therapy that's going to be able to be performed safely and effectively at a community level? And if we don't do it at a community level, are we going to be compromising access to something that's very important?
Interesting points. Peter, what do you think? I mean, that's a good take on this.
I think it's an interesting take. The problem, Paul, is that in Europe, that's exactly what's happening. In Europe, any cardiologist, probably overstated a bit, but interventional cardiologists are sort of lining up to do this. My concern about it is that if an interventional cardiologist does 5 of these a year, that probably is not the right thing to do. And if you end up having a center that does 55 or 155 a year, that's probably better for patient care. In the United States, I don't know how this is going to work out, but in Europe, it is working out that people are just doing this, and it is out in the community. And the problem is we really don't know the outcomes yet.
Right.
So we'll see. But 20,000 patients have been treated in Europe. Yeah, don't forget that.
This is really, it sounds like mitral valve repair. You know, it's the same thing where there are surgeons doing 5 mitral valve repairs versus somebody doing 100. What's the deal? I'm sorry, I interrupted you.
no, not at all. I think it's the same historically and in a lot of other arenas, whether it's adult congenital heart disease, hypertrophic myopathy. Should we have some subspecialized areas of expertise? And we know that low volume centers or low volume interventionalists, surgeons, imagers for that matter.
Thank you all for being with us. You've been a great panel, and I'm Dr. Randy Martin. Thank you for joining us, and be sure to check in tomorrow as we bring you the latest breaking news from ACC 11 and the I2 Summit.